Cypress Fairbanks Independent School District presents 12 Critical Elements of PBIS Level 1, Part 2 of 3. In this session, we'll explore 4 of the 12 critical elements of PBIS, beginning with behavioral instruction, the need for having a system for recognition, the benefits of consistent implementation, and lastly, we'll cover professional development. We'll begin with the 4th element, behavioral instruction. Using your matrix as a teaching tool is one of the easiest ways to create a common language in the classroom and provide students with skills they can use school-wide. Your classroom matrix should be positioned in a place where it can easily be referenced, not placed in an obscure spot and forgotten. Visible, not a piece of artwork. The teachers will need examples and practice when it comes to using their classroom matrix to pre-teach, reinforce, and redirect student behaviors. I'll use the Gator Snap matrix to give examples of each. To pre-teach, using the A, accountable, remember, our matrix discusses being accountable. Please bring the appropriate supplies to class tomorrow. To demonstrate how to reinforce, I'll use the letter N for noble. Shane, I love how you're keeping your eyes on your own paper. You're really showing how to be noble today. And to demonstrate redirect, I'll be using the N, noble. Todd, would you mind helping John Paul clean up the experiment at your table? Helping others is a way to show nobility. Your teachers will need examples and practice to become proficient at using their classroom matrix as a teaching tool. Class meetings is another great way to build community and iron out some behavioral procedures. Remember, class meetings is a time for building relationships, not lecturing students on what they did wrong. Ask leading questions and allowing students to come to self-realization is much more productive. The 5th element is having a solid system for recognition. Is your current system for recognition meaningful? Can you enhance your current system for recognition? Let's begin with student reinforcement. No matter what your reinforcement system, nothing will be effective if you're not offering items or activities that your students want. Be sure to survey your students to find out what they're willing to work for. School stores are always great, and yes, even the high school students love to shop at the school store. Now, let's talk about staff reinforcements. Have you ever felt like the staff does not appreciate what you gave them or what you did for them? Try giving your staff an appreciation language quiz so that you can find out how they would like to be appreciated. Just like you have student menus, be sure you also have a staff menu for them to spend their school cash on. The 6th element is consistent implementation. PBIS is a commitment. Your goal should be consistent behavior. Fidelity in implementation every year is important to the success of PBIS on your campus. In order for PBIS to run effectively, adults must use consistency while implementing all parts of the program. How do you evaluate the fidelity of your program? You are looking for consistency, but you also want to be flexible enough to change something that's not working or is not having the intended or desired outcome. Daily, you're looking for consistency. When you observe staff, are they showing fidelity of implementation? What other general PBIS noticings are you observing as you go about your day? Weekly, you're looking for consistency. Does your PBIS leadership team conduct checkpoint evaluations to see that things are going well and initiatives are being implemented? Monthly, your team should be looking for consistency and where there might be room for improvement. For example, are you evaluating your PBIS leadership team meetings for effectiveness? Are you sharing new ideas and data with your staff each month? Is the team conducting staff trainings where teachers are given classroom management tools? Is the team evaluating different types of data for trends like behavior data, attendance data, climate survey results, and student responsiveness to interventions? On a quarterly basis, you should be looking for ways to improve by conducting an evaluation of meeting and agenda effectiveness, completing a leadership team self assessment, and addressing any problems that may be occurring. Annually, you should be looking for ways to increase awareness of PBIS with your stakeholders and evaluate areas for improvement. You should also determine membership for PBIS leadership team for the upcoming year so they can meet over the summer and be ready for day one when the students return. You should also evaluate your TFI criteria and data reports. I know all of these tips seem like a lot, but getting the procedural components in place will allow for your team to become a well-oiled machine. The seventh element is professional development. You should be conducting campus staff development, continuously feeding your teachers with skills and ideas on how to best use PBIS in their classrooms. Your choice of topics will come from the leadership team's direct observations and different types of data. To summarize, having a classroom matrix for teachers to reference for pre-teaching, reinforcement, and redirection is key to creating a common language in the classroom. Be sure to survey students and staff for items that are meaningful to them. Knowing your look-fors each day, along with a watchful eye on meeting effectiveness, will keep your PBIS leadership team on the right track. And lastly, continuously providing staff development opportunities will increase teacher knowledge regarding expectations. Be sure to continue on to part 3 of 12 critical elements, where we will cover classroom systems, discipline procedures, data collection, evaluation and reporting, and community involvement. Thank you for taking time to view our professional development on demand.